Previously on Pega Shares.
You know this coochie's for the bag.
She needs help. I am going to do half of my face, the right side of my face. I'm going to do my own makeup. And then Tara's going to do my makeup for the left side of my face. Oh my god, you need a new one. What? Are you 5 real? The whole brush thing with makeup scares me. I just use this one for everything. You can tell. Oh my god. I do the other half of Pega's makeup and get to tell her why she's wrong. Haha.
No, you wanna see me naked.
You're my sister, that's why. So we're just gonna prime the face. No specific way you prime? No, I recently started priming. I used to never. I honestly can't tell if it makes a difference for me. I don't know. Okay, then foundation. Cough it over. I use my foundation brush on it. No. For my foundation, I usually put it on my hand and then use a foundation brush and paint it on my face and then blend it in. But today, you don't have to. I'll just do this. Okay, so explain what you're doing. And just pat it in. Even the ears sometimes, if they're gonna be shown. And when you do it around the hairline, we'll like do it into the hairline. I need to see you. Shooby-doo-boo. Don't move. You can never blend too much. And then I do concealer next. You could do your eyeshadow first, and then your face, like and then your foundation and concealer and everything. But I never have like fallout issues because I tap my brushes, unless I'm using like glitter. You want to start with a blank canvas. What's your strategy for this? Explain. I just look up. Well, my concealer has a brush on it, so I just put it there, but just tap it. Especially like since you don't like your eyes being baggy and stuff, like you should not pull on your eyes because it's such a sensitive area. Like when you pull down, that makes eye bags worse, and when you pull this way, it makes your wrinkles worse, like the creases worse. Just don't pull. Look up. And then just pat gently. Do you think threading causes wrinkles because you pull? Yeah. But you gotta compromise. And then with the eyebrows, I'm gonna use my brush. How you doing? This is my concealer. It has the brush on it, so it makes it a lot easier. It'll help with your eyebrows because you really want to define them when you're doing that. That's the point of it. You can't just throw concealer on and be like, brush them into place. And then outline the eyebrows with the brush. And then blend it away. You want to do all the liquids and creams before any powder. If you do powder and then liquid on top, it just fucks it up. It like takes off the powder underneath and it looks weird. If you want to do concealer on your Cupid's bow, concealer is supposed to bring things out and bronzer is supposed to, or contours brings things in. So don't put concealer in the middle because that's already in and you're not trying to bring it out. So put it on the two parts that are coming out, you know what I mean? Makes it pop. And on this part. I don't know how to deal with our noses with, contour and highlighting, so I kind of usually avoid it, except for I do contour sometimes, like right here and under, because mine droops, but I don't know. I don't think we should conceal our noses because that makes them pop out more. and we don't need that.
Show me liquid contour.
Frame your face.
What?
So it balances it out. I know you don't need it on your forehead because you have a smaller forehead, but it looks more balanced out when sun-kissed, you know? And then I'll do your jaw. I don't ever do this, but... and then I'll do your nose. And the thinner you do it, the better it is. What? And I don't know if we should do that like circle thing on the nose because that makes it pop out more. So I just do the under to get rid of this droop, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because some people like do a line here.
Then do you use...
No.
Oh.
You use this for a liquid.
Huh? There's no room. Back to work.
ASMR. Tingles.
So you contour my face.
As I was saying before we were rudely interrupted, use this for liquid and that brush for powder. Okay, so you do this and now you blend out with this. And blend this up.
Up.
Oh, it's like drying. Shoot. Blend this contour into your hairline. It's hard to blend because she left it on for a while while she was searching for an SD card.
You were making popcorn.
There are many people we can blame. I'm gonna need you to stop chewing for a second. I just ate your cat. Stop chewing.
Beautiful. Now what?
Powder. When you tap, you don't have to worry about fallout.
What do you mean?
Because it makes it fall out.
What do you mean?
When you tap, it all falls out. What would normally... I'm not talking about like face powder. When you do your eyeshadow, if you tap it, the fallout falls out before it can fall out onto your face.
Okay.
Look up. Every kiss begins with K.
I have a sponsor.
It's shiny, isn't it?
A little bit. I think you got it for me.
This was middle school, Pega. That was when I was learning about makeup.
When it comes to makeup, I never upgraded.
This is my brush, but use a brush like this for bronzing. And then after I do that, it's like a looser contour bronzing. And then after that, I go in with the smaller one to define the contour.
Where do you contour? I mean, bronze.
Around the face.
Same
Just
places.
around town. Just wipe it off of me and then blend. I don't like this bronzer because it has some sparkles, but it's okay for now. I mean, I would never use it, but... And then I go in with the smaller brush and just define the contour. And then go in with this one to blend. And then go in with this one to blend. And I blend it like up so it kind of blends with my blush. And sometimes I don't even do blush. So it like works as both. For me. Go closer. Turn to your that side. Okay.
Oh, that looks good.
And I'll do blush.
Blush.
You just need a set like this, honey. This was like $12 to $24 or something. I don't remember.
What's that?
It's filled usually, but my brushes are in the other bag.
Can you send me the link? I'll put the link down below.
This is what I use for my blush. An angled brush. But we'll use hers.
My middle school Forever 21 brush.
Smile. And then
Eyeshadow.
Eyeshadow.
I challenge you to use the 2 palettes that I used today.
Okay. Let's do this. Give me your brushes.
And my brush.
No, I have to use one of my brushes. You start with a lighter transition shade that's like pretty similar to your skin color. So you need to build it up. You can't just like go in for the thing because then you look like that. I guess I'll start with this one.
The plum color that I used at the end. You're gonna start with that?
I would like to use my palette.
No, use mine.
Okay. Just cleaning it off on my hand. The professional way. Just kidding. And then we tap and not blow. Close. And when I do mine, I just go like this. Like, don't like try to like do that because that creates wrinkles. That's what you were doing.
So what do you do?
No, you're doing this. Don't just like relax. No, relax your eyes and just close them halfway. Like you're squinting. Don't move your eyebrows.
I can't squint without doing this.
No, not one of them. Do both of them like this, like you're high. But don't do this. Lift your eyebrows and do it maybe. So this one goes in the crease and it's like a looser crease because it's the transition shade. And then I'll use the fluffier one to blend that better.
So you do one basic color on the crease, all across the crease.
You need a new palette, my friend, because these are all too shimmery. You can't.
I like shimmer.
I know, but you can use shimmer for the lid, not the crease. Why do you only have shimmer?
Most of the makeup I have has been gifted to me. It's not... What?
Stolen. Yeah, don't even explain it. Okay, well if I saw this, I would have used...
Oh, you're talking about the suitcase situation.
Yeah.
So I got a bunch of new makeup when I was in college because you know the shuttles you take to like the airport and stuff? What are they called? The blue ones. They dropped me off back at school when I was coming back from like winter break. And they gave me my suitcase back, but the guy also brought out another suitcase. So I'm like, okay, I thought it was someone else's that was like coming out of the van. And then he closed the door and he drove off. And I'm like, what the hell? Like he left me with this random suitcase. So I tried calling, I left messages, I did like everything I could and they didn't get back to me. So I'm like, okay, let me open this suitcase and see if there's anything that can help me track this person down. And I found her name somehow in the suitcase and I found her on Facebook and I messaged her about it and she never got back to me. So she had these 2 eyeshadow palettes and I kept them. I mean, what else am I gonna do with the suitcase full of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I waited a respectable amount of time, okay?
Now I'll go in with Cashmere Bunny with the smaller fluffy brush to do the creasy.
The crease again?
Yeah. The transition shade is what helps blend all the colors together. Like it's in between the darker and the lighter color, you know? And you do the outer V. Focus on the out. And work your way in. To darken that crease. And I'll do under your eye, but these brushes are really too big, honestly. I'm gonna use my brush for this part. And I use the same crease color for the under eye. Look up. And you don't want to put it on your eyeball, you want it under your eye. Okay, look up. And when you do this, make sure you connect it to that outer V color, the crease color, so it doesn't look separate. Look up. And then we'll do a sparkle for the lid since you love sparkles. So for the lid, use a flat brush like this. Did you even do a lid color?
What do you mean a lid color?
Like here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So no.
I did color, 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 blend.
Okay. Shut up! Hey, I'm not even using it. I think I'm gonna use this one for the lid. Just on the middle. And this part, be careful because it'll fall out more easily.
So by the lid, you just mean the middle of the eyelid.
Yeah.
So the rest of it wasn't the lid.
No. It's the crease in the inner corner. When you blend, you should use the transition shade again. Close. I think we're done with the eyeshadow. Oh, and then move your head.
Look at how good she's being. She's just sitting there, like, watching. Do you see that?
Marlo.
She's just chilling.
For under the brow bone, use a matte white color with a flat brush. Not the same flat brush you used for the lid because that's shiny now. Unless you want shine there. So when you do your wing, you should do your waterline, the top waterline with black, so there's no like disconnect, and it makes it look fuller. So I just did the upper waterline with the black. Just let it happen for the video. Okay. So I start with the outer wing up. I've never done this on someone else. Okay, close. Close. Ah! Close.
Done?
No. I'm gonna curl your lashes.
You're pinching my skin. Can I just do my own?
Oh. Is that okay?
I feel it.
You're doing it. But do the tip too. I too use these mascaras, but the difference is I separate my lashes after.
With a toothpick.
Or pointy tweezers.
Which is dangerous.
But a lot of people do it, and if you practice, you won't hurt you. I've never hurt myself. Maybe once, but you live and you learn, baby. When you're doing the outer corners, move that way, and then when you go to the middle, go like in, so it makes it like... And I start with the very tips, and then I go in with the volume one from the root and wiggle up. My friend uses a needle.
Jesus.
So don't even give me shit. Now I'm going in with the volume one. You don't follow direction very well.
Me?
Yeah, I keep telling you to pick one spot and stick to it, and you do for a second and then you move. You're like, oh, it's over there. Now I'm doing the bottom.
Any tips?
Just be careful. It's a tip for life. Still like the same idea as the top, like get the tips and stuff. Look up. Girl, I said look up! Okay, now I'm gonna separate. Wow, such a difference. They look like falsies. Okay, wait, before it dries. And these are the tweezers I use to separate.
Scary.
My eyes are up here, buddy. Lips and highlight. I'm not good at doing other people's lipstick though. You can do it. And the only tip I have is
What does that do?
It makes it so it doesn't get on your teeth. And then highlight. On your teeth. And then highlight. And then highlight.
Highlight. How do you highlight? Where do you highlight? With what do you highlight?
My highlighting brush. A fan brush.
Okay.
For highlight, not eyeshadow brush for eyeshadow. I have the same palette, so I'm gonna use it. Oh, eyebrows. I've only done her eyebrows like once, and that's the only time I've ever done eyebrows, but it's fun, I like it.
My
At least
eyebrows
on
are
her.
pretty there, so it's not
so
like...
it's easy. I'm
not
sure if I did it
hard.
on someone who doesn't have good eyebrows, it would be
thick
harder.
eyebrows, yeah.
But I like doing it on you. I think we're good.
Good? Good job! Okay, let's show the people. Give them
the
what
people
what they want! Ah!
It's like we're related.
You guys can't tell as much in camera as in person. There's a big difference, especially with the contour and the eyes. Well, I guess that means just all of it, but whatever. So this is the side I did. This is the side Tara did. So you can definitely tell, like, first of all, the side Tara did looks more, no, what's the word? Structured. She did a good job with the contouring and stuff. And then the eyes, for sure, like the, oh my god, like the under eye, because I did the dark eyeshadow, there's a big difference. And then the winged liner, she got it. It just looks so much cleaner versus my side. You did a really good job.
Thanks.
I guess you kind of know what you're talking about. I guess you kind of know what you talking about. No, leave her alone. Stop being so mean.
I'm not being mean, she likes me.
Well, that is it. Tara just did half of my face of makeup. I did the other half. Jesus Christ. Marlo's going bananas. Yeah, your side's a lot better than my side is. Got to admit. Got to admit it. Yeah. So,
Thanks.
thank you. I guess you, I will see you all next time. Bye.
Oh, my baby lollipop, tell you why. His kiss is sweeter than an apple pie. And when he does a shaky rock and dance, man, I haven't got a chance. I call him lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh,
That's a wrap.
lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Sweeter than candy on a stick. Huckleberry cherry on a
We done.
Bye!